welcome to today's vlog. Today is Monday, December 7th. It is 8:07 in the morning, so you already know what that means. I'm on my way to work, and no, I'm not on time today. I tried though, guys. Like, I just kept hitting my snooze. So, and again, like, it's just perfect sleeping temp in my room, so I don't want to wake up. But anyway, you guys have heard that like 18 million times, right? So, but anyway, I was able to get all my stuff together and get ready for the day. I'm wearing 2 different socks, which is pretty normal for my life, the life that I live. But yeah, so I am headed to work. So last night was fantastic. So I wrapped up my vlog relatively early last night. The last thing I did yesterday was show you guys what my 2021 Plum Paper Daily Planner looks like. And a couple of things that I've already decorated in there. So I'm really happy that I was able to get that done. So the next thing that I did last night was me and my husband, we hung out and we watched a football game last night, actually. It was the Packer game as usual, because, you know, the Packers are my team. I love Green Bay. That is my ish. Aaron Rodgers ages like a fine wine, and he threw for his 400th touchdown last night. And it was incredible, which it was even more awesome because like his birthday was the other day. And I just think Aaron Rodgers is freaking gorgeous. Like I said to my husband last night, I said, you know, he's single. You think I could shoot my shot? And he was just like, oh, totally. But yeah. So the Packers won last night. We beat the Eagles. Eagles came back late, but you know, just with the precision that the Packers have, even when we do make just a couple of mistakes here and there, we always end up coming back and doing what we need to do. So very, very happy about that last night. And then we started watching the Kansas City game last night. Did not make it through all of it though. I was pretty tired and I wanted to get my book started. Okay, so I finished Fate last night. I will give you guys a review on how I felt about that book later. But I finished that last night. I only had like 50 pages to get through. And then I started Falling in Deeper by Shayla Black. And I'm 50 pages in. And with these books, the more and more that I read the Wicked Lovers books, the more they have a trope. First and foremost, they're usually love at first sight. I think only 3 books, the 2 people that fall in love, they knew each other prior. I think, yeah, because it was, Decadent? It was Decadent. Wicked. Oh, there was another one. I don't even remember. No, I don't even remember the names. But there were 3 of them that they knew each other prior, and the other one was the one that I just read. Oh, Mine to Hold and Wicked for You. So those 3, they knew each other prior. So okay, whatever. But the trope is very, very typical. You know, guy wants to know more about girl, or guy meets girl. Girl is in trouble, and there's a killer after her. It is so typical. The one book that wasn't like that was my favorite, and that one was Ours to Love. But yeah, that is just how the trope of those books go. And the girl is always an idiot. So, and in this book, in true form, the girl is dumb and, you know, thinks she can take care of herself, but she can't. And not saying that she can't in the traditional sense of feminism, but how they write these characters, how Shayla Black writes these characters, they can't take care of themselves. That's the whole reason why they need the guy. So, reading it last night, I'm slowly but surely swearing because I'm like, damn it, like, you dummy, don't do that. Like, what is wrong with you? But again, this is just how these books are. So I'm actually really looking forward to finishing it and obviously like wrapping up the series. I also have the novellas and the short stories. I bought those earlier in the year. I'll probably read those next year because I know that those are one-offs and those have a different taste to them from what other people tell me. But yeah, so like I said, I've been reading those. I'm reading that. And then I still am reading A Duke by Default. I only got 2 hours read of that this weekend, so I'm a little upset that I didn't dedicate more time to it, but I will this week. So I'm probably going to try and read at least an hour of my workday, or listen at least an hour of my workday. But yeah, and that's it. And then I went to bed. So that was the majority of my night last night. And then again, I woke up at like 7:30. And yeah, so I really need to start waking up at 7 though, so I can get everything done and get out of the house on time. Maybe I'll try it tomorrow. I don't know. Anyway, that is all that I have. So I'm gonna listen to my music and drink my coffee as I make my way to work. Oh, my dad is having surgery on his shoulder finally today. So I will be, I'll be probably going over to my parents' house later today just to check up on him, make sure he's okay. If I don't do it today, then I'll head over there tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, you know, the good thing is that it's a quick outpatient surgery, so they're not having to do too much stuff, like too much serious stuff. I actually think, yeah, and he'll be fine. So, but other than that, that's all that I have for right now. So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my music, head to work, get some work done, and I will talk to you guys later. All right, see you later. Bye. Hey everyone. Okay, so welcome back to the vlog. So I walked in this morning into my office, into the building, and it smelled like eggs. It smelled so gross, y'all. So after about an hour, I couldn't take it anymore, and I actually went and picked up something, and I'm going to show it to you guys right now. I'm very, very excited, and then I'll give you an update on my morning. So, okay, so if you come over here, yes, I picked up this adorable candle warmer from Walmart today. It was only 10 bucks. I was really, really happy about that. But I am currently melting. It is a Aquaholic. So it's a eucalyptus and sea salt. I really like fresh scents, and I also like citrus stuff, but they really didn't have anything citrus because of the time of year, so I got this one. I also got wild lavender, and I got this hideaway scent. I don't know what zesty tangelo is, but I know what sea salt is, and I'm really excited because I smelled this while I was at Walmart, and it smells really good. So yep, and it is melting beautifully, and my office no longer smells like eggs, so that is a huge plus. Okay, so that was my purchase for today. I'm really happy I got that too because it's just nice, and I don't like regular candles, so the fact that like I now have a candle warmer I really enjoy. More than likely I will probably buy another one at some point so I can have one for the house, especially yeah, so it'll be nice to have one for the house as well and have some different scents going on. So yeah, and then the other thing that I ended up buying that I did not think I was gonna buy, but I did. I know. This is a Black Santa mug. I have never really seen too many of these, but they had it at Walmart for $4. This was an impulse buy. Again, I usually don't buy like Christmas. I don't buy a lot of Christmas stuff. There's a sticker in here. But I saw this and I was like, okay guys, I need to get this. So I went ahead and I bought this very, very cute Black Santa mug because representation matters. So really happy. I'm gonna definitely be using this for my hot cocoa this season. So other than that though, what have I gotten done so far with my day? I did actually just put in another order with Erin Condren. I know, but the soft cover notebooks are 50% off. So, and I have been wanting the purple one. And then, so I got the purple one. I'm looking at my order right now. I got the purple one. I got the colorful layers. I got the Wonder Woman one. And I also got the retro one. So I think what I'm gonna do with these, because I do love to journal, I will probably actually use these for journaling for this year. So I have one for every quarter. I'll probably start out with layers and then just kind of go from there. But they're gorgeous. I love these. And like I said, I just really wanted them. So I ended up getting them, you know. Anyway, so yeah, so I went ahead and I purchased those today. And then I have also already done my, my planner spreads for today. So here is my planner spread for this week in my HP dashboard. And here is my planner layout for my plum paper. So just gotta write my gratitude in and then get the day started. I don't have any visits this week. I do have meetings, but no visits. I do need to finish up my holiday cards. And yeah, just a couple other things. So nothing like too serious I really need to do. I really want to order a couple more of these notebooks because they're pretty great. No, I should. I'm not gonna order anymore. 4 is enough. Anyway, so yeah, but other than that though, like that's all that I have for right now. Probably gonna eat my lunch here in a little bit. I do have a couple of meetings that I gotta get scheduled. I have a meeting at 3 o'clock today. And I have Christmas cards to finish up so I can get those shipped out this week. So that's what I have going on. I hope everybody is having a good Monday. And I will catch y'all on my next update. Okay, bye. Hey everyone, welcome back to the vlog. So I'm home now. I have showered, I have eaten, I've talked to a couple of friends, and I also went to go check on my dad. So today, my dad actually had surgery on his shoulder. He's been having some issues, and he had some bone spurs removed. So he should be feeling a lot better. He's gonna go through 30 days of recovery, and he's got his arm in a sling and all that other stuff, and he's actually gonna have to do some physical therapy as well. But overall, he is in good spirits, and he's doing very well. And my mom and my nephews are taking very good care of him. So what did I do today? Let's see. I got quite a bit of work done, and I also had a staff meeting. And then this afternoon, I talked to my girl Chris at Chris Holiday Plans. That is her tag on Instagram, and I will be sure to link that down below in the comments. But I got to talk with her today, just a chit chat really, and just chat a little bit, just like about our days and all of that other good stuff. And then yeah, so like I came home, like I said, went to my parents' house. I ate some leftover Chipotle and yeah, so that's kind of what I have had going on since I've been home. And as you can see, George is right behind me. Yeah, this is just kind of like his favorite little spot, but whatever. Anyway, I wanted to make sure that I got on tonight because, well, first I need to wrap up my vlog, obviously, but I want to do a book review of Fate by Helen Hardt. So this book is basically the 13th book in the Steele Brothers saga. As I've already kind of told you guys, the first 12 books. So the first 12 books are about the 3 brothers and the 1 sister. So it's Talon, Ryan, and then Jonah. Or no, it's Talon, Jonah, Ryan, and then Marjorie. So those are the first 12 books, and each sibling gets 3 books. The next 3 books in the series are actually about the father and the mother, Daphne and Brad. So these were fantastic books, and I'm gonna do a full book review, so spoilers ahead. So if you have not read this, please skip like the next like 5 to 7 minutes because I'm definitely gonna go in depth in this one. Okay, so this book starts out with Bradford in present day, and he is in jail. So basically, he ended up faking his death twice in this series, and his whole reasoning was that he wanted to protect his family because of everything that happens with the Future Lawmakers Club. And again, you'll learn all about that if you read those first 12 books. And I promise too, they're like 300-page books. They go by really, really fast. So anyway, so basically it starts with him in jail thinking about his life and how he ended up here and all this other stuff, and then it immediately jumps to the past to talk about when he first met Daphne. Now, the great things about these books is that they do go from both perspectives. So you get Daphne's perspective and you also get Brad's perspective. Basically, Daphne and Brad met during her first week of college. So she was 18, he was 22, and they basically, it only took them a week to realize that they couldn't live without each other and that fate brought them together. Now, here's the thing about these books. Daphne is 18, but she actually is missing a year of her life where she was actually institutionalized for aggressive depression and, or no, what was it? It was a depression and anxiety, basically. So she is now in college and trying to never forget, basically, like her future, pretty much, right? And she meets Brad. They very, very quickly realize that they're in love. I think it was like probably like before even halfway through the book, they had already said that they loved each other. She ended up losing her virginity to him. And all the while, Brad is trying to quit his high school girlfriend, Wendy, whom is a member of this Future Lawmakers Club, and she's freaking crazy. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Wendy comes back in the series. Well, she's like in the other books. She comes in a really, really big way. But I won't get into that part because I really only wanted to talk about this. But basically, Brad is trying to correct the wrongs of his past because he knows that his future is with Daphne. Daphne is also trying to live a normal life and not be, you know, not basically like be taken down by the darkness of her depression and her anxiety and her mental health issues. Excuse me. So they're both kind of fighting these demons to be with each other. Daphne does end up getting pregnant. And the crazy thing is that there is some mystery around her virginity. And I think with how the book ended, we're gonna find out. And basically there's a member of the Future Lawmakers Club, Larry, who is related to Daphne. So there is some, what's the word I want to use? There is some issue there, I guess, is what I want to use. But overall though, this book was great. I ended up giving it 4 stars on Goodreads. I actually rated this one a little higher than like the last 3 that I read. I mean, like the last 3 that I read were really good because it was about Marjorie, but this one I really liked because it gives and it really depicts the tale of Brad and Daphne and their love story. But I think what really drew me to love this one the most so far is the fact that I know what happens to Brad and Daphne, because Brad ends up, you know, basically faking his death. Daphne faked her death too, but at that point she actually loses grip with reality, and there's a whole thing with that. Daphne is still alive, but there's so much going on with her character, and it just kind of breaks my heart. But at the same time, it's so good to understand where all of this stemmed from and what happened. So again, spoilers, I am very, very sorry, but hopefully I didn't spoil it too much for you not to want to go and check these books out, because I absolutely adored it. So other than that, I'll give you an update on what I'm actually reading. It's right here, actually. And I am reading Falling in Deeper, which is the 12th book in the Wicked Lovers series. I read for about an hour last night, and I got about 55, almost 60 pages in. So far so good. I mean, with these books, like once you get up in them, like I have, you very, very quickly know kind of what the trope is. There's always a girl. There's always a guy. The girl is usually a damsel in distress. The guy is usually this all-around badass, awesome guy, usually involved in some type of law enforcement or military. And the girl always has a killer after her, and the guy always has to save it and rescue her. And there's always a certain level of doubt on the girl's part, and she usually doesn't realize until it's too fucking late, excuse my language, she usually doesn't realize until it's too late that the guy had her best interest at heart the entire time. There's also a lot of sex in this book. Granted, thankfully, I am 55 pages in and there's nothing, but there's definitely been a lot of innuendos, but these books really don't get too separate from what's happening, like kind of like what I told you guys. I do think though that with this one, I have a feeling this one's going to be a little bit different, and there's actually going to be a bigger cliffhanger that I'm not going to be ready for. That happened in another one of the books of hers that I read. But overall, at this point, I'm just trying to finish the series. So I have this one, and then I have the other one, and I know I think I showed it to you guys the other day, Holding On Tighter. So this is the 13th book in the series. I have all of the novellas and the short stories as well. And so these books, I will actually probably do a bigger and a longer video about. I don't know if I'll do it like for my vlog, but I'll probably do it like maybe next month. But the thing about these books is that, again, they're really great reads. They're fun reads. I mean, you know, they have the whole cat and mouse, damsel in distress, love at first sight kind of tropes. There were, I think, 3 books where it wasn't love at first sight and the people actually knew each other prior. But I've already talked about this in a couple of my vlogs that I've done previously. The only thing I don't like about these books is that, like, you have, like, these badass women, and I'll probably talk about this a little more, but, like, you have these badass women that are, like, district attorneys and they're nurses and they are doing or like FBI agents, and they're doing all of these, like, really awesome badass jobs, and then, like, as soon as they meet these guys, they just have kids. And they start families and whatever, which, no shade to, like, having kids and starting a family, but, like, I know that, like, because, like, I don't live a conventional life like that, I don't really always like to read that in my books. I mean, like, I'm okay with it, but, like, you know, at least, like, of these 13 novels, I would say the only one that didn't happen to was the couple from His to Take. So that's 13 romances. As far as I know, okay, let me go back. So I've read 10 of these books, because I'm reading 11, 12 now. I've read 10 of these books, and of those 10, 9 couples all have children and, like, multiple kids, and they're all married. There's only one that actually has a career that she followed through with, and she's a dancer. She's a ballerina. And I had said, I was like, you know, I said to myself, I was like, you know, like, if it comes down to the next book that she ends up having a kid and she doesn't pursue her dream of being a ballerina, I'm not going to finish the series. But that's just kind of like how I feel about it. But anyway, but like I said, I mean, I'm reading these books for what they are. Once, like I said, I'll do a longer, bigger video, just kind of like how I feel about these books and kind of ranking them as well, especially like after I read the novellas. So yeah, so we should be good. But anyway, that's all that I have for you guys, actually. So I'm actually going to take some time and work on my, work on my goals, because I did not do these for last night. I was just too tired. Plus, like, I spent, like, you know, the majority of the day with my mom. So, excuse me. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on my goals for the month. Last week I did pretty good. I mean, I was able to, I vlogged every day last week and posted, and I also have a few more subscribers. So to my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I'm really, really excited to have you guys see kind of like the content that I do put out. And so this week, it's write ideas, goals, and a plan for my Instagram and YouTube. So that is what I will be doing for this week. And yeah, I'll give you guys an update once I kind of get to it. So anyway, like I said, that is all that I have for you guys right now. So I hope everybody had a great Monday, and I will catch you guys. I'll do a book update as well on Falling in Deeper, and once sorry. So yeah, that's all I have, guys. I will see you guys on my next update tomorrow, and yeah, have a good night. Talk to you later. Bye.